Welcome to Goat Island. I'm your host, the Big Ka Huzzi, and this is your weekly culture talk. So what's more cultural than food? Our flavor of the week in culture is Italian food. How you doing? This is a go-to, man. I mean, you got everything in this one. From the bread to the pasta, from the sauce to the tiramisu. Who doesn't like Italian food? Now, there's a lot of great dishes in Italian cuisine, but the goat is obvious, right? We gotta go with the za. And no, we're not talking about your unemployed uncle's favorite herb that comes with a scent stronger than Axe body spray. We're talking about pizza, of course. Look, I shouldn't have to spell it out for you, but Italian food is pretty unique, you know? And one of the distinct features is that this cuisine always wants the natural flavors of its ingredients to come through rather than drowning it out. Lots of herbs, fresh meats, and of course the cheese, baby. It's time for another Down Bad Diet segment where we rate food that just doesn't move. And this week's Down Bad Diet is bananas. No. Fuck that shit. Aside from the obviously compromising visual, this is just wrong. So if you want to fight me on this, drop a comment. Wouldn't eat this if it was the last edible thing on earth, because it's not. What goes with food culture? Well, drink culture, right? And the drink culture of the week is Mexican tequila culture. And I mean, I'm gonna try and not be biased, but this is my shit. And yes, it was just Cinco de Mayo, but Mexicans drink this like humans wake up every day unless they're dead. Keep drinking this clean and you might even start speaking Spanish. Otra ronda. There's plenty of choices of agave, but the goat has to be my ex-wife, Miss Cuervo Tradicional. Love the Don J, but Josie's the one that hits and gets that arriba feeling going. Mucho fuego. Perfecto. Now, will I drink this week? Well, who says I haven't already? An apple a day keeps the doctor away, and a tequila every week is what we like to repeat. Just like last week, after we bring you the drinks that hit, we rate the ones that should stay on the shelf. And this week's do not drink is a Bloody Mary. I don't know who came up with this alcoholic ketchup in a glass, but what the fuck. It's a 2 out of 10 from the island. But if you enjoy this mistake, then please let us know in the comments what you've been diagnosed with so we can understand what's wrong with you, you know? Let's get to our FTC segment for the culture. Our current FTC topic is tattoos and culture. And last week we brought you Polynesian tattoos. This week our tattoo culture of the week is Mexican tattoos. Orale. Mexican traditional tattoos come from the ancient Aztecs, and the symbolism and pattern work is similar to that of other tribal tattoo designs such as Polynesian designs. Though nowadays Chicano-style tattoos are far more common than traditional Mexican tats, but still, those Aztec-style tats are sexy, man. They were more than just symbols and represented various titles and ancient beliefs and history. Now let's rate this style of tattoo and its culture. The island is giving traditional Mexican tattoo culture a 6 out of 10. Aesthetically, it's fire and not too common, but the over-detailed and specific pattern components are limiting in terms of how much can be done with them. Unfortunately, there are people that just want tats because they look cool. And with Mexican tats, the most common ones like this are when non-Mexicans or non-Latin Americans or even non-Spanish speaking people get the fire aesthetics of Mexican tats and then ruin it with Spanish phrases or words. Like, my guy, you need Google to translate an taco order and now you've got Spanish words tatted on your arm. That's just cringe. Remember that a culture is as much of what is for the culture as what we don't do as a culture. And one of the things that we don't do on this side is wearing belts but still having your pants sag. Firstly, it's not 10, 20 years ago. Pull up your pants. Secondly, the fuck you wearing a belt for if you don't know how to use it? 2 out of 10 for this one from the island, man. And the 2's only cause, we all make mistakes. But when you keep making the same mistakes, it's not a mistake. It's a choice. We don't do that over here. Also, guys, unless you're wearing a sports jersey, which obviously you can't control the sponsors, Liverpool next season, there really is no need to be being a brand slut, man. We don't do that shit over here. Stick to one per type, man. Doesn't have to be our one, even though Nike is the GOAT. Just be consistent, man. Then we got the drinking problems, man. And this week we have to say it. Can't be avoided. If you don't drink vodka, if you don't drink tequila, just know yourself. Don't all of a sudden drink it because your brothers are doing it. Just now you end up waking up in a house you don't know, or half naked and you can't remember shit. Just because you couldn't stick to your usual. We don't do that over here. Be safe out there. Talking about being safe out there, on nights out, I just want to know, why do certain girls go out knowing they have no money? And don't get me wrong, like for both guys and girls, if you're going out with your friends and it's their turn to pay, I get it, trust me, but I'm not saying girls should go out and not get free drinks. I'm just saying, like, as a society, what message are we sending if Hans that can afford 2 beers are getting bought bottles that are double the rent they pay them on? Like, let's just be based. And, yeah, we don't fucking do that over here. That's it up for this week's For the Culture drop. And why haven't you, like and subscribe, man. And if you have any thoughts, drop a comment. And from Goat Island, this is the Big Ka Huzzi. I'll check you again.